please subscribe to my channel. It helps me to develop further. I will help you to find new interesting topics for reading, listening, and vocabulary improvement.
Confidence is a complex and multifaceted concept, evolving over time and shaped by a myriad of experiences. My journey toward confidence was far from linear, marked by significant milestones, setbacks, and countless moments of self-reflection. In this continuation of my story, I delve deeper into the experiences that further shaped my understanding of confidence and how it permeates various aspects of life. After my early experiences in school, college, and the initial phases of my career, I began to realize that confidence was not merely a personal trait, but a collective force that could be nurtured and shared within a community. This realization came to me through various encounters and relationships that highlighted the interconnectedness of our journeys. One of the most profound experiences occurred when I decided to take a sabbatical from my corporate job to travel and volunteer. I had always been passionate about community service, and I felt a strong calling to dedicate more time to helping others. This decision was both exhilarating and terrifying, as it meant stepping out of my comfort zone and embracing uncertainty. During my sabbatical, I traveled to a small village in Kenya to work with an organization focused on education and sustainable development. The village was remote, and the living conditions were starkly different from what I was used to. However, the warmth and resilience of the community were immediately apparent. One of my main responsibilities was teaching English to children. On my first day, I stood in front of a classroom filled with eager faces, feeling a mix of excitement and anxiety. I introduced myself and began the lesson, but I could sense the children's hesitation and shyness. It reminded me of my own struggles with confidence as a child. After the lesson, I approached a young girl named Amina, who seemed particularly withdrawn. "Hi, Amina," I said gently. "How did you like the lesson today?" Amina looked down, her voice barely above a whisper. "It was good, but I'm not very good at English." I knelt down to her level, meeting her eyes. "Learning a new language can be challenging, but you're doing great. Just keep practicing and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Confidence comes with time." Over the next few weeks, I spent extra time with Amina, helping her with her studies and encouraging her to speak more in class. Gradually, I saw a transformation. Amina began to participate more, and her confidence grew with each passing day. Her progress was a testament to the power of support and encouragement. This experience reinforced my belief that confidence is not just an individual journey, but a collective one. It thrives in an environment of trust, support, and mutual respect. By helping others find their confidence, we, in turn, strengthen our own. Upon returning from my sabbatical, I decided to apply what I had learned to my professional life. I took on a leadership role at work, focusing on fostering a positive and inclusive workplace culture. I wanted to create an environment where everyone felt valued and empowered to express their ideas. One of the first initiatives I implemented was a mentorship program. Employees were paired with mentors who could provide guidance, support, and encouragement. The program aimed to build confidence and help individuals reach their full potential. During one of our mentorship meetings, I spoke with Sarah, a junior team member who was struggling with imposter syndrome. "I feel like I don't belong here," she admitted. "Everyone seems so much more experienced and confident." I nodded, empathizing with her feelings. "I felt that way too, Sarah. It's normal to have doubts, but remember that you were chosen for this role because of your skills and potential. Confidence isn't about never feeling uncertain. It's about pushing through those doubts and trusting in your abilities." Sarah smiled, visibly relieved. "Thank you for saying that. It's helpful to know I'm not alone." As the mentorship program progressed, I saw remarkable changes in our team. People were more engaged, collaborative, and willing to take risks. The positive impact on our productivity and innovation was evident, but more importantly, there was a noticeable boost in everyone's confidence and morale. Outside of work, I continued to explore personal growth and development. I enrolled in public speaking courses, joined networking groups, and attended workshops on self-improvement. Each experience contributed to my understanding of confidence and its various dimensions. One of the most transformative experiences was participating in a storytelling workshop. The workshop was designed to help individuals harness the power of storytelling to communicate effectively and connect with others. It required vulnerability and the willingness to share personal experiences. During one of the sessions, I shared a story about my journey with confidence, from my early struggles to my recent experiences in Kenya and at work. As I spoke, I felt a deep connection with the audience. Their empathy and support were palpable, and it reminded me once again of the collective nature of confidence. After the workshop, a fellow participant named John approached me. "Your story really resonated with me," he said. "I've struggled with confidence too, and hearing your journey gives me hope." We spent the next hour discussing our experiences and insights. It was a meaningful exchange that highlighted the importance of sharing our stories and learning from one another. Confidence, I realized, is nurtured through connection and community. As I continued to reflect on my journey, I began to see confidence as a dynamic and evolving trait. It's not a destination, but a continuous process of growth and self-discovery. It involves embracing challenges, learning from failures, and celebrating successes. I also recognize that confidence is deeply intertwined with self-awareness and authenticity. It's about understanding and accepting oneself, including our strengths and weaknesses. By being true to ourselves, we can build genuine confidence that is resilient and enduring. One of the most important lessons I learned was the value of self-compassion. In moments of self-doubt and insecurity, it's easy to be overly critical and harsh on ourselves. However, practicing self-compassion allows us to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding. fostering a healthier and more positive mindset. In my personal life, I applied these lessons to my relationships and interactions. I became more open and vulnerable with my friends and family, sharing my fears and aspirations. This openness deepened our connections and strengthened my support network. One evening, I had a heart-to-heart conversation with my best friend, Laura. We were sitting on her porch, sipping tea and watching the sunset. "I've been thinking a lot about confidence lately," I said. "It's such a complex and personal journey." Laura nodded thoughtfully. "It really is. I've seen you grow so much over the years. What do you think has made the biggest difference?" I paused, reflecting on her question. "I think it's a combination of things. Support from others, challenging myself, learning from experiences, and being kind to myself. Confidence isn't just about feeling good all the time. It's about facing fears and persevering despite them." Laura smiled. "That's a beautiful perspective. I've always admired your resilience and willingness to push through challenges." "Thank you, Laura. And your friendship has been a huge part of my journey. You've always believed in me, even when I didn't believe in myself." Our conversation was a poignant reminder of the importance of meaningful relationships in building confidence. The support and encouragement of loved ones can make a significant difference in our self-perception and growth. As I continued to navigate life, I encountered new challenges and opportunities that tested and strengthened my confidence. Each experience added a new layer to my understanding and resilience. One particularly challenging period was when I decided to start my own business. Entrepreneurship was a dream I had nurtured for years, but it came with a multitude of uncertainties and risks. The prospect of failure was daunting, but the desire to pursue my passion outweighed my fears. Launching the business required extensive planning, networking, and perseverance. There were moments of doubt and setbacks, but I drew on the lessons I had learned throughout my journey. I reminded myself of the importance of taking small steps, seeking support, and celebrating progress. One of the most valuable sources of support was a business mentor named Karen. She had years of experience and a wealth of knowledge in the industry. During one of our mentoring sessions, I expressed my concerns about the challenges I was facing. "Karen, sometimes I feel like I'm in over my head," I admitted. "There are so many things to manage, and I worry about making the right decisions." Karen listened attentively before offering her advice. "Starting a business is never easy, and it's normal to feel overwhelmed. Remember, confidence comes from taking action and learning along the way. Don't be afraid to ask for help and surround yourself with a supportive network." Her words were reassuring, and I took them to heart. I continued to build my business, learning from each experience and seeking guidance when needed. Over time, my confidence as an entrepreneur grew, and I began to see the fruits of my labor. The journey of building the business was transformative, not just professionally but personally. It reinforced the idea that confidence is built through perseverance, adaptability, and a willingness to embrace uncertainty. As I reflect on my journey to confidence, I am filled with gratitude for the experiences, relationships, and lessons that have shaped me. Confidence is a dynamic and evolving trait, nurtured through continuous growth, self-awareness, and the support of others. The story of my journey to confidence is not just about individual achievements, but about the collective power of encouragement, connection, and resilience. It's a testament to the importance of believing in oneself and supporting others on their paths to self-assurance. Through the highs and lows, I have learned that confidence is not about being fearless, but about facing fears with courage and determination. It's about embracing challenges, learning from failures, and celebrating progress. As I continue to navigate life, I carry with me the lessons and experiences that have shaped me. Confidence is a lifelong journey, and I am committed to fostering it within myself and others. It is a journey of growth, discovery, and the unwavering belief that we are capable of achieving great things. Continuing my exploration of confidence, I delved deeper into the transformative experiences and personal growth that have shaped my understanding of this essential trait. Each chapter of my life brought new challenges, lessons, and moments of self-discovery, further solidifying my belief in the power of confidence. One of the most profound experiences in my journey was a trip to a remote village in Nepal. After my successful stint in Kenya, I felt a calling to continue my volunteer work in different parts of the world. The village in Nepal was nestled in the mountains, accessible only by a treacherous path that tested my physical and mental endurance. Upon arrival, I was greeted by a community that had faced numerous hardships, from natural disasters to limited access to resources. Despite these challenges, the villagers exuded a remarkable sense of resilience and hope. I was assigned to work with a group of women who were learning new skills to support their families. During one of our sessions, I met Sita, a young mother who had recently lost her husband in an earthquake. She was struggling to provide for her children and was hesitant to participate in the training sessions. Her eyes reflected a deep sadness and uncertainty. "Sita," I approached her gently. "I know this must be incredibly difficult for you, but learning these skills can help you and your family." She looked at me, tears welling up in her eyes. "I don't know if I can do it. I'm just not strong enough." I took her hands in mine, offering a reassuring smile. Strength isn't about never feeling weak. It's about finding the courage to keep going despite the difficulties. You have that strength within you, Sita. Let us help you find it. With time and encouragement, Sita began to attend the sessions regularly. She learned new skills, made friends, and gradually started to regain her confidence. Watching her transformation was a powerful reminder of the impact of support and belief in oneself. Back home, my experiences abroad had deeply influenced my perspective on confidence. I realized that true confidence is not just about personal achievements, but about uplifting others and creating environments where everyone can thrive. I decided to take a more active role in community building within my own city. I joined a local organization that focused on mentoring youth from underprivileged backgrounds. Many of these young individuals faced significant barriers to success, from economic hardships to lack of access to quality education. One of the boys I mentored was Carlos, a bright but shy teenager who struggled with self-esteem. During our first meeting, he barely spoke, avoiding eye contact and fidgeting nervously. "Carlos," I started, "I know it can be tough to open up, but I'm here to help you. What are some of the things you enjoy or dream about doing?" He glanced up briefly, then back down at his hands. "I like drawing," he mumbled, "but I'm not very good at it." I smiled, trying to encourage him. "I'd love to see your drawings sometime. And remember, everyone starts somewhere. The important thing is to keep practicing and believing in yourself." Over the next few months, we worked together on building his confidence. I encouraged him to bring his sketches to our sessions, and we discussed ways he could improve and showcase his talent. Slowly but surely, Carlos began to open up, and his self-assurance grew. One day, he surprised me by entering a local art competition. He didn't win, but the pride and joy on his face were unmistakable. "I didn't win, but it felt amazing to show my work," he said, beaming. "That's fantastic, Carlos," I exclaimed. "The fact that you took that step is a huge win in itself. I'm so proud of you." Carlos's journey was a testament to the importance of nurturing confidence from a young age. By providing support, encouragement, and opportunities, we can help individuals realize their potential and overcome self-doubt.